These are books I recommend to you. They are all paranormal romance. And I don't have the first one for some of these series, most of them, but I'll read you the back of them, and hopefully you'll get an idea. But the first one is Evernight, and it is the first one. This is what it looks like. It's that big, but it's a whole series, so the bigness doesn't really matter. I'm going to read the back of it to you, because the quality might not be that great, and sticking it up to the camera might mess it up, but here we go. And I'm kind of tired, so sorry. At the eerily gothic Evernight Academy, the other students are sleek, smart, and almost predatory. Bianca knows she doesn't fit in. When she meets handsome, brooding Lucas, he warns her to be careful, even when it comes to caring about him. But the connection between them can't be denied. Bianca will risk anything to be with Lucas, but dark secrets are fated to tear them apart, and to make Bianca question everything she's ever believed. It's really good. Really good. Claudia Gray. It's who it's by. Great. This is the first one. It's called Haven by Christy Cook. That big. It is a series. They only have 2 out now, but they might make it through, and I'm not sure. This is the back of it. I'm going to read it. Violet doesn't understand why she feels drawn to the Winter Haven school. She just knows it's the right place for her. When she discovers the school's secret, it all makes sense. Everyone at Winter Haven has psychic gifts. For the first time in her life, Violet doesn't have to hide her visions. She's always seen them as a curse, but now she can hone her ability to try to control it. But she's thrown completely off balance when she meets the most alluring and most mysterious boy in school. She's never connected with anyone the way she does with Aiden, and the intensity takes them both by surprise. But as their relationship deepens, she begins to have visions of Aiden's death and sees that she's the one who's fated to kill him. Violet's never been able to prevent her visions from coming true, but this time she'll do whatever it takes, even if it means sacrificing herself for the boy she loves. This is what it looks like. I read it a long time ago, but I know I loved it. This is the second one to that series, Mirage. It just came out, and I guess no, I don't want to read it to you. This is the second one to a series. The first one to the series is Halo, and this is what it looks like. It looks like that. That's the third one. This is the second one, Hades by Alexandra Adorno. But here's the back of it. Heaven help her. Before my thoughts could rage further out of control, something happened. Something I could never have imagined, not even in my most twisted nightmares. The highway was splitting open, the crack widened like a hungry, cavernous mouth, waiting to swallow us up. We were heading straight towards a gateway to hell. I think this is a quote from the book, like some books do that. I don't know if y'all have read books that do that. They just write a quote from the back. That really sucks, but it's really good. I read the first one only, but it was good, so I recommend that one. This is a second one too. It's called Wolfsbane. It is all jacked up because I let all my friends read it because it was really good. It's by Andrea Kramer. It's that big. It is a series. It's got 3. And this is what the back of it said. Captured by the enemy, she must decide friend or foe, truth or denial, freedom or destiny. But time is running out and lives are on the line. Does she have what it takes to save her pack or her destiny? Her pack as in she can change into a wolf when she wants to. The first one is called Nightshade. It's really good. This is the second one too, and I'm sorry about that, but I'll tell you about it. It's called The Haunted by Jessica Verde. This is the second one. This is what the first one looks like. The Hidden, and that's the third one. No, that's the third one. That's the first one. Sorry, but it's about this girl who meets this guy, but really he's surprised when she meets him because she's the only one who can see him, which means he's a ghost and he's died. And they fall in love, blah blah blah, and the only day they can touch each other instead of, like going through him and stuff is the day of her birthday, I think, or his birthday, or something or the day he died. That's it. The day he died is the day they can touch. It's really good. I can read you the back of it. This is the second one, remember. After months spent reclaiming her sanity and trying to forget the boy she fell in love with, the boy who must not exist, cannot exist, because she knows that he is dead, Abby returns to the Sleepy Hollow, ready to leave the ghost of her past behind. She throws herself into the schoolwork, her perfume making, and her friendship with Ben, her cute and funny lab partner, who just might be her ticket to getting over Caspian once and for all. The ghost. But Abby can never get over Caspian, and Caspian has no choice but to return to her side, for Caspian is a shade, and Abby is his destiny. They are tied not only to each other, but also to the town of Sleepy Hollow and the famous legend that binds their fates. A legend whose dark truths they are only beginning to guess. Really good. These were good, but they were not amazing. This is probably the third one. I mean, you don't even, the first couple ones were really good, like these. But just the ending of it was just so horrible. I mean, it wasn't sad like, oh, it's sad, but that's the obvious ending. I mean, like, it didn't even end like an ending. It ended like the first book of a series, and there isn't going to be any more. So that's just what it looks like, and it's from the Strange Angels novel series, Lily St. Crow, Reckoning, probably the third one. The first one is Strange Angels, but those were okay. And I did not show you this one. This one is great. It's called Crescendo. It's the second one. Sorry. Becca Fitzpatrick. It's that big. There's 5 to the series, and the first one is Hush Hush. I'll read the back to you anyway to get kind of an idea. With Summer starting in Patch, the guy, her extremely protective, extremely hot guardian angel. By her side, things seem perfect for Nora, the main character. Unfortunately, she has to take a summer school class, and Patch has suddenly grown distant and developing an irritating interest in Nora's arch enemy, Marcy Miller. If she hadn't been so frustrated with Patch, Nora would have hardly noticed Scott Parnell, an old family friend who moved back to town. His attitude alone is enough to drive her away, but Nora is mysteriously drawn to him and the secrets he seems to have about her past. On top of all that, Nora is suddenly haunted by images of her murdered father and questions whether her Nephilim bloodline has anything to do with his death. Desperate for answer, Nora risks everything despite warnings from everyone she knows that some things are better left buried. That's what the first one looked like. Hush Hush. They are so good. But those are books that I recommend to you. They're all paranormal romance, and they're all great. They might not seem like it because they're second books to the series, but they're all great. I wouldn't show them to you if they weren't great. But if you would like to buy these things, I hope you enjoy them. I definitely did. I read them all in like 1 or 2 days, the whole series. But they're all great. Enjoy, and thank you for watching.